Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for today's video. My name is Lena. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'd like to talk to you about the Dior's spring makeup collection for 2026. It feels almost like ages ago. Dior brought out their makeup collection first. They just launched the collection right after the Christmas, and it's a large collection, very pastel candy color themed collection called Ultra Glow. So initially I complained about this collection quite a bit. I almost entirely skipped the collection because I just personally don't find pastel colors flattering on me and always find it a little bit challenging to wear them. So, but that's also just my personal preference, and I ended up picking up more than a few things from the collection. So better late than never. So I like to talk to you about the things that I purchased and how they perform. Of course, I will show you some swatches and do a simple look demonstration. So that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoy. So this collection is called Ultra Glow, and last year the spring collection was called Glow Mania, and both featured pastel colors. So I thought it was a little bit lazy approach because doing similar pastel shades for spring back to back, that kind of felt a little bit lazy. And well, we saw many swatches before this collection actually became available, so they weren't really impressive. I am not the one who complained about color payoffs. I think lighter, sheer color also have their own places, but then I was just not inspired. And it's probably because my personal preference, I always find pastel colors quite challenging to wear. I don't think they look good on me. So I skipped both of the eyeshadow quints from the main part of the collection. This collection is really large, and as Dior always do, there is a sub part of the collection, and usually it's Japanese Isetan department store exclusive, and it's normally referred as Buzz collection. So I ended up purchasing the eyeshadow quint, in that subsection. So I got the marshmallow eyeshadow quint. This does not come with special embossing or special designs, but same pastel kind of colors. But I think out of the three eyeshadow quints, this still is the best option for color payoff and more interesting shades, because I was actually drawn into this very unique color story. The center shade is quite vibrant and kind of passionate. This is a beautiful orange coral shade, but hint of brown in it. So I was really drawn into it, and the matching blush. Also, it doesn't come with any special embossing or anything like that, but that one also looks so beautiful and quite saturated, and I was complementing the eye quint, so that kind of made me purchase these two. And I purchased a highlighter from the main part. So this has the Dior Logomania embossment. The exterior is the same as the usual Dior recently updated highlighter, and this is quite beautiful. This has kind of like a beige kind of base, but then it reflects kind of like bluish, and then it is very finely milled, and it's one of those Dior's best baked gelée powder formula, and I really enjoy the effect of this highlighter gives to me. It's subtle, but also it's noticeable. That's what I like in my highlighter. And I also picked up one nail shade called Minty. Minty is actually my best pick, my favorite pick out of the whole things that I purchased from this collection. And it's a mint color, so I thought it would be similar to the mint nail polish that Dior brought out a couple years back. But then this one is so beautiful. The base is minty, but it's more like saturated, and it doesn't have as much of the white base. and it flashes blue. So it's a duochrome minty shade. It looks so beautiful on the skin, on the nails, and the application is amazing. I just need to apply one careful coat and it wore so well, more than 1 week. I just had a little bit of tip wear, so I would highly recommend picking up this color when it's available. I'm still thinking about getting a backup. It's so gorgeous. And with this collection, Dior has updated their popular lip oil line. So first of all, they're repackaged. So this one has more attractive packaging that has Dior emblem on the exterior, and they added a couple more finishes which I really enjoy. So before it was more like sheer, clear, very juicy kind of formula that is now called juicy formula, juicy finish, and they added sparkly and glazed. So sparkly shades, as the name suggests, they have different kind of shimmers, and I think color intensity is about the same as the juicy formula. And the third finish they added to this line is glazed. So glazed has more color payoff and it's more pigmented, and not necessarily with the shimmers. It's more like very juicy, glazed, intense kind of finish. So I picked up 2 sparkly shades and 1 glazed. I think it's quite interesting how these colors change on me once I apply them. Obviously they have some pH element, and depending on your body pH level, it will make the color change a little bit, and it will be a little bit different individually. So the clear based one, the cupcake shade, it will change into a very soft cool pink on me, which I enjoy very much. But then the pink shimmers, especially in this color, reflects the light most, so it looks pinker once I apply. So I really enjoy and adore this color. And the other 2 are quite interesting because they look quite intense in the bottle. But then, for example, mocha, it looks like a very cool chocolatey brown, but it looks like more natural, a mauvey nude on me once I apply it. It gets lighter immediately. And also the jelly, the glazed formula, it is really bright and intense initially right after I apply the color, but then it gets really soft quite fast. So if you look at my lip color, I'm actually wearing the jelly color. It's been about like 20 minutes or so, and it gets so much softer than initial application. So I don't know if this is my own pH, does this kind of thing, or is it universal for others as well. I would love to know if you have experienced these same shades as mine. Please let me know what your experience with them. But having said that, I actually did not like the previous Dior lip oil at all. I know it's like viral, everybody loves it kind of deal, but I never really fully enjoyed it. But now with the different finishes and more shades, I think I enjoy them so much more. And the formula I find not drastically different, but slightly more pleasant and prettier on the lips. But also, having said that, I still prefer my Guerlain lip oil over the Dior lip oil formula, but it's probably because I prefer Guerlain's honey floral scent over this vanilla mint scent. So that has to do with it somewhat. So that's everything that I purchased from this collection and my thoughts on them. And this time it kind of made me realize that maybe I personally think the eyeshadow palette is the most or very important element to a makeup collection, because I ended up enjoying the marshmallow eyeshadow quite a bit. I appreciate it for what it is, and I've been wearing this a lot, and it is a gorgeous palette to be fair. But because of my personal preference for eyeshadow colors, I need a depth shade, and it doesn't have that. Because of that, it's not to my full satisfaction still. So because of that, this collection is not a big hit in my book, although I am surprised that I am liking it so much more than I anticipated. But it's interesting because I love the blush color, I love the highlighter color, I love the nail shade, and I enjoy the lip formula very much. So it's quite interesting to me. But having said all that, I think this is still a beautiful collection, especially if you enjoy lighter pastel colors. I am not one of those people who love pastel colors, but I can still see the beauty of it. So that's the review on this collection. Now I would like to show you some swatches, and after that I will do my look demonstration. I'm going to start with this very light pink satin shade. This is actually my least favorite shade, but at least it works fine as a base color. So very lightly, I'm going to apply this all over my lids, brighten up the whole lids a little bit. And then I'm going to layer this matte pink shade all over on my mobile lids. This actually has quite a bit of color payoff. So I find with this eyeshadow quint, rather than trying to pile it up, just layer very gently, very thin layer, step by step, and that creates quite nice look. Using a small packer brush, I'm going to add this pinky lilac satin shade on the inner third. This is actually a very, very pretty color. Using a pencil brush, I'm going to use this deepest, brightest orange shade. This is very attractive color. It has a hint of brown. And I'm going to create some depths using this color, mainly on the outer third. So this is more like soft color block kind of look. And I'm going to add this shade a little bit here, mirroring the upper lids. Now I'm going to add this very pale mint satin color in the center. Now I'm going to blend out the whole thing using this matte pink shade. On my lower lash lines, I'm going to use Dior Matte Taupe shade. Adding this lilac shade a little bit to blend it out. Because the eyeshadow colors are very light, I think I need even more definition on my upper lash lines. So I'll be wearing black gel liner and lots of mascara. I'll be right back. I am back. Now let me apply this beautiful blush color, Fizzy Crush. This is such a gorgeous color, quite saturated and has some clarity. This is a beautiful coral shimmer color and it makes a beautiful connection with that center shade from the eyeshadow point. I think it compensates the light eyeshadow color. So the blush shade has a natural glow to it, but of course I like to show you the sugarcane highlighter shade. The highlighter shade, it has very sheer, almost like a beige-like pinky base and blue shift. And I think the finish is quite gorgeous. Hopefully you can see this blue shift. Right now actually I'm wearing Guerlain Lip Oil Honey Glow shade. I wear this every day to condition my lips before I apply any lip color of the day. So let me remove this color and show you the new Dior lip oil shades. I got 3 and I'm gonna start with the lightest to deepest. First up is Cupcake, and this is my favorite from the 3 shades that I picked up this time. So it has clear base and has green and pink shimmer. Really gorgeous. The shimmers are more prominent in this color and the base turns into a very soft cool pink on me. So let me show you. So initially you will just see clear color, but it will quickly turn into some pink shade. Next up is Mocha, and this color looks quite intense in the bottle, but once it's applied on the lips, it's very natural. On me, it gets lighter and it's more like a very natural mauvey nude, and the shimmer in this color is finer and it's more densely packed. Lastly, this is the Jelly shade. It's in the Glaze formula, so compared to the sparkly or the juicy formula, this one is much more pigmented for sure, but once I apply this and wait for a little bit, it gets much softer. It doesn't seem to hold that intensity of the color, but let me show you what I mean. Let me know which of the 3 shades you like best. I like them all, but the Cupcake shade has to be my favorite. I think it's the most gorgeous, most unique color out of the 3 that I picked. So I guess that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy these demos and my review on the Dior Spring 2026 makeup collection. It's a little bit underwhelming for me, especially because my personal preference for eyeshadow colors, but unexpectedly, I ended up finding more than a couple pieces that I really enjoy and love. So I guess I've learned to appreciate the collection for what it is. So thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. As always, I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you can. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.